Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade.
Onward to Burnworth Castle.
We pawns are barred from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of the long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vern. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I'm sure I can handle this. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
We must rest. I fought many battles on my journey, but the thrill of felling a colossal foe goes unmatched. It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
Right, just follow me. Good. We're here. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
How might I be of assistance? How might I be of assistance?
You'd best mind yourself now.
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
I've seen my fair.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
Oh dear. This place is awful dull. Don't complain.
Politics are no concern of mine.
Oh, we're set.
Just nodded off from.
I suppose I could indulge.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well, too, till I found that. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow... I regret to inform you that...
It is good to be reunited.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
How did I end up in this miserable place?
A good sleep will ensure...
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
What brings you here?
And who are you supposed to...
Greetings.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last appeared. 'Twas a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure. But I cannot deny it gave me a sense of hope. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of proxies at last. And indeed, we have our sovereign, though he is yet abed, nursing those grievous wounds. Still, that I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime.
I think that will do for pleasantries, don't you?
I warn you, I'm not...
Always the same, day after day. Just how I like it.
Ah, the perfect spot to sit and think a while.
Few are the places where I can truly feel at ease.
Quiet at last.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Would that all my days so try.
We shall remain here.
When does my watch end? So tight. Just about any.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
We shed our faces at the door, so too our cares.
I think that will do for pleasant... Might as well make merry while the wine...
I find it liberating to hide my...
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
After market I go.
Twouldn't do.
I'd sooner stay out of the
Oh, I've got to keep moving, lest I fall asleep.
There's ought to be said.
Don't teach him a lesson he will soon forget. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last. Not so for the Queen Regent and her son.
There's to be more restrictions
Fair weather
on
rules
goods
for
traded
both
with
of them.
Batar.
Should war erupt.
Apparently, even privately owned
Silence!
items come to be dubious.
Here I might reflect. Is there nary a chance?
I would fain aid you in...
I do so enjoy dancing.
Always I'll be at this all night.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity. No. We who are gathered here...
I pray someone asks me... Naught but dreary duty awaits after this.
I would fain aid you in...
Who are you supposed to be?
I shan't let anything...
I find it liberating to hide.
What is your purpose?
Oh dear.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine. I wonder what rumors are to be had at court today.
All the same dismal affair.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I must get a move on. I've much to do.
But not without its charms.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off.
Have you Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without one. Too many scoundrels are trying that of late. Trade twixt our nations may be on the upswing, but passage of regular civilians is still closely monitored. So, should you seek entry in future, I bid you take the proper channels.
I'm a tad preoccupied just...
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
So, tell me more of this. Let us...
Another ale can't make my dancing any...
No. We who are gathered here are naught.
You were posted in front of the passage. Yesterday, aye? Next time, don't leave all in...
Why, no. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity. No. We who are gathered here...
I'm frightfully busy.
It's a shame. I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
How I like it.
Wait till the new equipment's coming.
Can't complain, mind. I just nodded off for a moment there.
The sky always puts you in a
Excitement in my life.
I shan't let anything.
So tight.
Suppose I better get to work.
My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go...
Oi! You co-
Do let me know if you're in need of it. Suppose I'm tired. I barely slept a wink.
I've been on my feet all day. When does my watch end?
This sort of
I've
quiet
clean
means all the
forgotten.
world.
Might have a little kip.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are with...
All just the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
Just between you and me, my task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well, too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer. I've a pressing duty. I've a pressing duty.
Always sets me to think.
My sword.
They're the same tired faces in the same tired frocks.
Is there nary a chance?
My watch finishes without incident.
Times are peaceful. I can ask for no more than that.
No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
I do wonder who's behind them.
I shan't let anything...
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
Another ale can't make my
We shed our faces.
Another ale can't make my dancing.
I ought to take a moment to review my affairs.
But not without its charms.
Now, we who are gathered here are...
Is this fast?
Let's...
To confound me, do you? Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day. It's on me to bear what...
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
Best to remain sober. Much to be...
Would that such peace? I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too... Can I hap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade? What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen?
Tell us, Sir Augustine is to return from Batal.
Tis noble of him.
Might you be looking to...
We so enjoy dancing.
Now, pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat. Indeed. 'Tis a...
I've a pressing duty to which...
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off. I can't solve all...
I'm the crown jewel of our performance. Perhaps I'll have a nap. Spend the noon in dreams.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
I shan't let anything spoil my...
So enjoy dancing. Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
Silence.
Just about anywhere.
My list of duties grows ever longer.
Someone ought to put a stop to this.
I'm just grateful I get to be... I'm frightfully busy. No...
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
Always sets me to thinking, this place.
Would that I could attend these occasions every eve. Not on top.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth.
No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Children of the fair. Only we drink more wine.
I'd soon
My
stay
sword
out
arm,
that
you
some work.
This place is very dreary. I wonder what rumours are to be had at court today.
Always room for improvement.
I'd sooner stay out of the back where possible.
Ah, the perfect
I don't focus. My head will roll that all my days were so tranquil. When battling larger monsters are all...
What is your purpose? I dare... I'm not sure I follow. I dare say you don't...
Such quiet.
Our soldiers need better training.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
See how far my talents can take me.
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
What I can do for you?
Would that all my days...
My sword arm.
Do some work.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. Oh dear.
A fine place to sit and gather one's...
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Too quiet here for my liking.
We shall await you here, Master.
Some of us get complacent. Slim pickings of late.
Gentle scratch on my arm. That is all to miss.
begging for your life.
Whoever's my replacement is in for a boot up
Well,
the
I should
arse.
handle this. Such quietude is a blessing. Those new recruits could barely lift their swords. I've a duty to attend.
No easy answers here. Townspeople depend on my backs acting up today.
But not at the expense of my duty.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect meditation.
Pray my watch finishes without incident. Tis our duty to see this peace protected.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It is not our place to hurry the arisen.
Breadth of knowledge is no less important than depth.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Dull days for us.
A crowd that size and not a single heavy purse.
Here I might reflect on my affairs.
The sky always keeps me in liberty then to share in dalliances with bandits.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. We shall remain here.
I've got to focus. The shift's only just right.
My sword arm.
The perfect spot to sit and think a while. Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous indeed. It is a weight off my heart to think that our fair vermin shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
Here at last.
I think...
Such peace. Gotta take opportunities as they come, I say.
I'm stuck to the passenger too long.
Oi, keep your distance. You know who you're dealing with.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Surely someone will ask me to dance as well.
Just about anyone.
I quite understand why the Sovereign enjoys masquerades. I quite Tis rather...
Is this fast true? Who are you supposed to be?
I think that will do for pleasantries.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Are you of worthy station to be present here?
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermon's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
We've got goblins!
Need no shrinking danger. Need the strength to prevail over anything.
The fire must be propelled! Let it burn! I cannot hold your prowess.
Plenty more where that came from.
Well said. No harm shall come to you!
An exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Many thanks for healing me, Arisen. Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. There are 1 or 2 places of interest nearby. I'll tell you more about them if you like, Master. Light of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
At once, Master.
Could you come over here?
Are you all right? Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Rise, raging things, and scatter our foes!
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
Yes, that! A well-placed strike, gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Here we go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
By your leave.
Just in the nick of time. I thought I was done for.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. I'll gather this. It might be of use. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it?
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number. New day dawns at last. The sun will always rise again. 'Tis a comforting thought.
Here, if you please.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Could you come over here?
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
The villagers' stares are sharp as daggers. What is their intent, I wonder?
You say that, but I sense no hostility. Whatever's going on here, I don't think they mean us any harm.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Is that who I think it is?
Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. But I suppose that's neither here nor there. It's a question of skill at the end of the day.
So you say, but you wagered against our visitor, did you not?
And I'd do it again. Just look at that fool's face. Aught you need of me?
Aught you need of me?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Well met, sir.
What brings you here?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you likes.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night. Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Well met, sir. How might I be?
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Whatever it is, I'll thank you to leave me out of it.
Whatever could you want from me?
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Not mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's... Don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
All that obscure advice only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What do you want?
Aught you need of me?
Here to ask, or...
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
I'm not into it.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
Don't bring trouble.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms. They...
Fancy a look at my wares?
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Too much excitement.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. As you like.
This course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
What brings you here?
Can't say I've any type.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day. Understood. I shall proceed ahead. Pray, allow me to open yon chest. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
Oh! I've not got food atwixt my teeth, had I?
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. The safer the roads, the heavier my pocket. Do come again.
I suppose I could indulge you. Splendid. No doubt you're dazzled by my charm.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Well met, sir.
Whatever 'tis, I'll thank you to leave me out of it. Whatever 'tis. I'm flummoxed. I'm in no mood for a chinwag. Whatever 'tis.
Well met, sir. How might I do?
As quiet as a mill pond.
At once, Master.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. Nothing's coming to me, Master.
The sun climbs high. I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. I shall inform you if I learn aught of...
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Naturally, I'm not the... You're the second in response... Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal it... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? I take care...
I'm not into...
Are we to remain here?